secondary art students. This is your creative warm-up for Monday, April the 20th. And a couple of quick announcements because things are changing a little bit. Creative warm-up from now on will only be required for grades 7-8. So my 7-8 art class, do the creative warm-up and take a picture and send it to me. If you're grades 9 through 12, you are welcome to do the creative warm-up, but you don't have to, and you don't have to turn it in. You will still need to do the art history, and my 7-8 class no longer needs to do the art history. But I'll post all that information on the class wall for your group. But right now we're going to do creative warm-up, so this is for the 7th and 8th grade students. But if you're in another class, you're welcome to follow along. All right, we are going to be making bookmarks, Baby Yoda bookmarks. My family has been doing a Star Wars marathon. Not every day, every few days we watch a Star Wars movie, and this is Baby Yoda bookmark. So that is our creative warm-up for today. So I'm going to show you how to make that. Okay, so I'm trying to get a little creative on what to use. I had some bright green envelopes left over, so I cut a piece of paper from the bright green envelopes. I have a piece of blue construction paper, and I took a little piece of brown paper from a paper bag. I have glue stick will work too for this. You need a black marker of some kind and some scissors. And again, I'm using kind of bigger pieces, but you don't need much paper for this. So if you just have plain white copy paper, you can still do it. Color it with a marker, color it with a colored pencil, and I'm going to show you how to make the bookmark. And you can use a smaller square than this. This one is, I think, 7 by 7 inches. You could do smaller, but I wanted to be able to show you how to do this with a big enough piece of paper. So I'm folding my blue square, and you can use any color. I'm folding it to make a large triangle. This is kind of origami from last week, a little bit. I'm folding this corner up. I'm folding this other corner up. Then I'm opening that back up, and I'm taking the top piece from that last part and folding it down. Then I'm going to take this little triangle and tuck it in side. I'm going to do the same with this piece here. I'm going to fold it over and tuck it in. So we have this kind of little pocket. And then I'm going to flip it over and make sure my folded part is up top. I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm just going to trim very carefully the corners and kind of round off this piece. All right, so the folded part is on the back. And I'm taking a Sharpie, but you could use any kind of black marker. And I'm just going to kind of do some lines here and maybe some dots in the top of Baby Yoda's little pod there. And with these pieces, you don't really need much at all. You need kind of a oval. Doesn't even have to be very big. And test it to see, might be a little too big. I have to trim it down. And this is going to be Baby Yoda's head. And I'm going to take and fold this same piece of green paper. So you can see you don't really need very much of this at all. And then I'm just going to cut this kind of curved piece, and I doubled it over, so it's going to be 2. And these might be a little big yet, so I'm going to trim those up just a little. All right, so this is going to be Baby Yoda's ears. And I'm going to use a skinnier marker. And I'm going to do Baby Yoda's eyes on here first. And they're kind of this, kind of a teardrop shape that's pointy, almost like little alien eyes. And I'm going to put a circle in there for kind of a little highlight. Color the rest in. And Baby Yoda needs a little nose. And these two little pieces, I'm going to do just kind of a curved little black line, just to help give his little ears some extra definition. I'm going to use my glue. Tiny bit of glue. Glue his head down here. I'm going to glue his ears on. And then I will use the brown paper from the paper bag for his shirt. And you can adjust the size of all of these things if you need to. And you don't have to, but I'm going to make some little hands for him. And you can do the little 2-finger hands if you want, or you could just do little round circles. I folded that paper over so I'd have two that look the same. I'm going to put those on here. And there we have Baby Yoda. And here's another one we made earlier. So there you have your Baby Yoda, and you can put him on the corner of a book to mark your spot.